And how's it feel to be back?
It feels great. I tell you, first getting here, you show back up at the organization, you expect things to be the same as when you left them. But I will tell you, we have come a long way since I was here in 2006. I've stopped by on occasion, but just getting out and about and seeing the growth of this F-35 program is just amazing. The academic training facility is full up and operational. VFM AT hangar of the squadron, and that's 501, is full up. The 58, the guerrillas. In fact, we just did the OG change of command in the guerrillas there on Thursday too as well. And the facilities and the growth is huge. We're still not where we need to be as far as personnel-wise, but that's okay. We're growing into that. And the bottom line, the people are getting prepped for the arrival of the F-35. So the folks that we have in place right now is just the right amount of personnel for our small group tryouts that we're doing to ensure that when the aircraft does arrive, that we are full up and ready to go to make that happen.
What sorts of tryouts are you doing?
We're doing everything from maintenance tryouts and small group tryouts for our pilots. In other words, they'll go through the academic courses, simulated going through the briefing and the flying portions. Obviously, we're not doing that, and the debriefing, just to see how long it takes to get through those things, making sure that all of our procedures are in place and they're correct. And if things aren't the way we think they need to be, then we'll go ahead and make those course adjustments now so that when we do bring the aircraft online and we're ready for training, that we're ready to go here and execute as required.
And have you been following the F-35 program?
I have been following the F-35 program from a higher headquarters perspective, much different than what we do here. Here at Eglin in the 33rd, our responsibility is going to be to execute the program. And where I've been following it is from the executive officer position up at COMAC, who is the lead agency for the F-35 program for the Air Force, and just on a periphery, seeing where we're going with that system.
To follow on that, if I might, as you have been watching this program, was there ever a thought in your head that you might be sitting here in command of the Integrated Joint Training Center, because you're way over here, and now boom, hello. Had you ever had in the back of my mind, if that was my mission, I might do this, or I might like to take that on, or because it wasn't a possibility, had you thought about it?
I think all of that's always in the back of your mind, and just the fact that I am here and doing it now has been awesome. Is it something that I've always, thought about doing and would love to do? Absolutely. And now being down here with the folks that are here at Eglin, and no kidding, from our airmen to our soldiers, sailors, and Marines, I look across the field and it's just a bunch of world-class people that I'm just, no kidding, happy to be down here to work with. It's great. Yeah.
Control. Mm-hmm. So how do you keep them focused and ready to jump into those jets when they get here?
Okay, I think just to, to kind of set the groundwork here, and just from me being here for a few days, look at a couple of our priorities. And our priorities from an execution standpoint, whether the aircraft arrives or not, is that we're looking for the June time period for when the first arrival of the aircraft, and then in September that we're ready for training. Okay, so that's how we keep our folks motivated. And no kidding, the first arrival here in June. How do we do that? Through the small group tryouts that I've talked about. We just did one a couple weeks ago. We've got a couple that are planned in May too, from both the operations and the maintenance and our academic training center side of the house. We don't have a full complement of folks, so all the people that are here are fully engaged in making sure that we are ready. So we don't have folks just sitting around on us. So, and where we're at is end game. We're looking to put about 2,000 maintainers through per year, and roughly about 100 pilots through the program per year. Right now, as far as our personnel that we have in order to accomplish that, we're around in the 250 range of folks here to take care of that. At end strength, we're going to be up into the 1,200 person range. So as you see, the numbers that we have are very small in order to get us there to the September time period.
And what has been the most difficult part of this abrupt change in assuming command less than a week ago?
Well, I tell you, when you bring that, I know Kraken very well, okay? We've been friends for a long time, so our personal relationships, he is doing well. As far as the transition goes, thanks to General Rice and General Solo to making this as smooth a transition as possible. And not only to them, but to the folks that are here at Eglin. They have welcomed me into this organization.